Hello and welcome, my beautiful Virgos. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 3rd to the 9th, year of 24. As you know, this is a general reading. Not every single card of the energy they carry may resonate with every single Virgo out there on the planet, as you know, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Your all-over energy card, my beautiful Virgos, is stay grounded. This is a download message, and it's saying that you shouldn't be jumping into anything too quickly, such as don't jump into that quicksand and try to figure out how you're going to swim your way out of that muck or off of the cliff without checking your parachute. This is about you keeping yourself in alignment, going steadfast and sure. It's not a race skidding into the finish line. Remember that. And standing in your circle and saying to yourself, what is really going to benefit me to my greater good? This is about you processing and thinking and meditating and contemplating about a situation. Okay? Don't make any snap decisions or quick choices this week. Now, coming in with your first card, you've been given the card Thinker. So obviously this is a card that says you're putting some thought into something, strategizing, being analytical, and also being logical about something in your life. You've got the ability to reason and strategize, okay, and focus on something now. So take things at face value and follow the logical path, because your calculation will prove to be correct, okay? For, at this time, there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Right? Thinking about what it is you want and believing it. All right? So it's time now to take calculated action. Okay? It's important to sit down and plan a strategy. Focus on the steps you're going to take and claim your prosperous life, because you're planning something. That's why it's going to work out. Okay? Some of you might be overanalyzing though, and we call that analysis paralysis. And thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not always going to work right for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Give your mind a rest sometimes in between this, in between all this energy of trying to process things and strategize. Do something creative to break that. Okay, exercise or meditate. You'll come to your senses, and that aha moment will bring you new clarity. Okay, so you're thinking about something, but don't think it to death, is what I'm saying. Now you do have the awakening, and that is that card of pause. You're sitting sort of hanging in limbo, thinking about something, processing something. You may be looking at things from a wider, bigger, broader perspective. You're not going to change who you are. Standing your ground and being your authentic, unique self is important. Not trying to fit in, and not trying to settle, and not trying to be somebody you're not. Okay, this is about you not having to prove anything to anybody. You have time now to sit back and think about and process your moves where you want to go. When we get this hangman position here, it's like we're waiting for something to happen, and then all of a sudden, you get that third eye opening, and you go, yes, now I know what I can do, and you jump off and you hit the ground running. That's why it's called an awakening card. So don't push things too quickly. Take your time though, until you get that aha moment to go after your goals. Okay, think about your moves, process them, strategize, and be organized. You've got the wishing well card. So it's a great card when we get this. It's the desire, and the impulse for life to feel good and let go of any attachments to ownership of something, and just realizing that we can make a wish, and if we take action to go towards that. So right now, I think you're going to be moving forward in a new direction, a new beginning. You're going to activate that field of possibilities and start moving towards something new, all right? And take action by dropping the coin in the wishing well. Don't be afraid. Trust spirit. Prepare to be amazed, all right? So step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want and ask instead, what do I need, right? And have faith that you're going to get it. Never forget that life is filled with choices, and we can make a wish, but we need to be open. Okay, we need to be open to this, to make a wish and know that we'll get what we need, not necessarily everything we want. So the Knight of Earth comes in with that, right? This is beautiful. This is about being organized, responsible, and supportive, but it's also the card that says you're not going to run in and do anything too quickly. All right, you're taking a methodical approach. You're completing a task, but you're happy to do that. Okay, you're happy to do that. You're not feeling stressed out. You're taking your time, right? While you're waiting for something beautiful here to come in. with the wishing well. I think that, you know, sometimes there's an awful lot to do, and we need to be organized first. So think through your plans and make notes. Ask for counsel from others who might be able to help you and have the experience to do that. And once everything's planned, then you can roll up your sleeves and get to work. But right now you're asked not to jump out there too quickly. This is a card of, you know, he's the only knight that isn't fast because he thinks about his move before he takes the direction he's to go. Okay? And you'll go after it. It's not that you're procrastinating. You're just thinking about it and getting your ducks in a row and your T's and I's crossed and dotted. All right? So this is a card that says sometimes waiting is helpful. All right? Don't jump in too quickly. Now, you've got the gong, and it says there's an exciting event coming in. That's awesome. So what do we got with that? We have the Seven of Earth, and that is putting an investment, okay, and taking an assessment and being patient, waiting for something, waiting. You know, he's planted his seeds and he's waiting for his crops to come in. And sometimes he worries, oh, what if I get a drought? What if it's this, if the sun burns them? What if? This is a card of unnecessary worry. Okay, you've done everything you can do. And you're going to find that there's a new exciting event that's going to get your creative juices flowing. You're going to go through whatever that is. New relationship, new location, new job, whatever the case is, there's going to be some exciting event that's going to get you going. You've invested your time into it, and you're waiting to see how it's going to turn out. Be patient. Okay, you've done everything right. You've done everything that you needed to do. So this is a card that says, don't worry about it. Okay, look at the angel here. The angel's got his back, right? Right there exactly, and says, hey, stop worrying. You planted those seeds. They're going to bloom. You're going to see happiness. You're going to see prosperity. You're going to see success. Love it. Now, your next card is purity. Now, they refer to this as, you know, like the first snow, eh? Everything's so beautiful when we see that. But no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again, my friends, okay? Just stay grounded, all right? You know, the purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You're entering into a period of grace right now. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to come, okay? The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old, limiting patterns are dropping away right now, okay? Reoccurring challenges are leaving you. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and also healing. So you're moving forward in a new direction. And look what comes in with that. Oh my goodness, the Three of Swords, the Three of Air. And we know that's about sorrow, great disappointment, healing, forgiveness, all those thoughts. And when that purity card came in, wow. All right? So lie back and stretch out and watch magic unfold before you. All right? If you let things go, if you release things, if you forgive and you let things go. Okay? Because the Three of Swords is that card that says, yes, you were subjected to some horrible situation that left you feeling heartbroken, you know, betrayed and full of sorrow, but you're healing through that. And this is Spirit saying, I got your back. You're going to get through this. And some of you have already experienced this healing going on. But first you have to forgive and let it go. You don't have to condone. Okay? You don't have to accept. You just need to let it go with forgiveness. So you can move on and you can feel good again about yourself. Coming in next, you've got the last card, which is adventure. You make exciting work, moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So some of you are maybe moving on. Maybe you've decided to take on a new job. Maybe you want to relocate. Maybe this is a situation that you just want to get away from and you've healed through it. You don't want to be reminded of it. But it's going to be exciting work, okay? Some of you may be wanting to deal with nature, getting into the ecosystem. Your work might involve being out of doors for some of you, but it's going to be a steady climb, okay? It's not going to happen right away. You're going to have to work towards it. But it's good. And you know, it is an adventure. When we start off doing something and it's got challenges and things that are different and different choices to make and different decisions to make, it can be an adventure. It's the unknown that gets our creative juices flowing if it's something that we're excited about. With that comes the King of Cups, the King of Water. And we know that this King of Cups is compassionate, understanding, he's trustworthy, and he comes in with some heartfelt advice. Take it. Don't be afraid, my beautiful Virgos, because he's honest and he has integrity. And it could be somebody you know, somebody who you trust, or somebody who has a high standing of esteem in society. Could be your boss, could be a counselor, could be your doctor, could be your father, your partner, anybody. Okay, I'm just saying, take the advice. They've learned from their mistakes. They've learned and they've grown and they've expanded, and they want to share their success with you. And you can find success again too. So take this advice. I always say when we get this Queen of Cups, we're very fortunate and very lucky that we have that energy around us. Well, my beautiful Virgos, this is your general reading for this week. And stay grounded. Okay, don't jump into anything too quickly. You're moving at a good steady pace. Don't be afraid to wish and dream big. Throw that coin in the wishing well this week. Know that you have this ability to take your time and organize yourself, waiting for this beautiful prosperity to come in. New exciting adventure. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, my Virgos. And I'll see you soon.